No, I shouldn't do this because I didn't get permission, but I was trying to avoid the mud over there. Avoid walking in the mud. There's some intense rain that happened today and yesterday, but mainly today. So I was doing research. And the best place to come and take and do a recording. There are a specific type of grass that you can plant. The roots go down like 15 feet. I know that we were Core Save the Makal River Bank at one point had planted some in San Ignacio. I do know that Shaw Creek have some planted over there too, or maybe one of their sub ranch have it planted. That helps with erosion. The roots go down to about 15 feet. Yeah, people using it. This is a little shortcut. It's between the twin tongue of San Ignacio, and it's a little shortcut for those that live over here on this side, and they're using it to gain access to the elementary school right over there. That's the cover right there. Have a blessed Sunday funny, man. So even adults use it as a shortcut. Because in this direction, that's down towards the downtown San Ignacio area. Alright, so the natty, the Rasta, it's not just a Caribbean thing from like the 1930s. What we could say is that Bob Marley made it famous and popular, along with the Rastafari movement. Now there were other guys prior to him that had played key instrumental role in influencing Rastafari, but it also has its origin in Africa and India and other parts of the world. And this is like centuries before. Right, so bear with me. There's another little shortcut and a creek. So I guess the school is a let's say it's a subdivision here within an urban development. That's also a part of the twin town. Wasn't going to include so much of the footage of properties or people's property, but it's kind of pointless to just cut through without providing, some footage. So in this direction, you're heading towards the twin town downtown area. This is still a part of the twin town of San Ignacio, but this right here is just a tiny little subdivision within a greater subdivision. This is Bishop O.P. Martin RC School. I think RC stands for Roman Catholic. Little park, I guess, play area. I'm just pushing in this direction. That might be the cafeteria right there. just pushing forward into this direction because I love football and they have a little football field here. Those might be those big ones right there with the fancy canopy. Might be what we would call the bully tree. I would have to do some fact checking and come back to confirm. Walk past the basketball court. So there's a little shortcut to pop out on another subdivision. So it's like a major urban development, and we're finding this out together. Yes, these are the restrooms. And there it is. And I guess they have a second entry point from there. You can tell they're wheelchair accessible. They have quite a bit of water fountains throughout the campus. They even have one at the main entry, the main gate over there. And I have rails on the back side here. So just a fun, interesting facts is that dreadlocks, natty and dread have a little seasonal creek right here. Who are part of ancient Africa and India and other cultures. From Africa would be Kemet, Kenya, Namibia. In India, I just couldn't get the actual region. So I got the yogis and sage. In India, it's called jata, which is matted hair. There's information of it also depicted in Hindu documents or texts, and it's still a common thing in parts of India today as well. And so it was about spirituality, like when you have your locks matted, your hair matted and its locks are dread up. It's primarily about spirituality, giving acknowledgement to the higher purpose, which is Jah, Buddha, Hindu, Allah, Elohim, Adonai, showing that you're submissive to the higher purpose. You're submitting and surrendering yourself to Creator. Oh, did not realize that would be there. So to wear your hair like this, that's just an indication of servitude. You're serving a higher purpose. You're seeking enlightenment, spirituality, elevating and transcending oneself. This is another subdivision that I'm coming out. The school is back there. That's another shortcut for the kids that live on this side to gain access. So a few years I've done a video back there. You see that open space? That's cornfield, and the foliage at the somewhat center point of the camera is where there's a couple homes back there, so there's nothing too major back there. And then if you take this path right here and you just go all the way up, at that building right there, my finger is flooding out, that's the Twin Tongue Hospital, and that's you will be on the hospital compound. And so that's a close-up of it right there. So as you can see, it's not a grand or huge subdivision. I was heading out, but then I decided to just come back here just a smidge and just capture a little bit of it. Like I said, I've been back here recording before, I think twice. There's nothing grand or major back here. The most brilliant and amazing thing is just the two creeks and the bridges that I came back here for. I do see people walking around, but instead of like having chutzpah and cojones and approach me and talk, they're being all secretive like I haven't seen the cameras throughout the place. This might be another road that you can gain access to the little bridge back there, but I'm not going to venture back there. I'm just going to avoid going back there. And the reason why for me to be doing that is like highlighting some of the creeks. You see, this one is a seasonal creek. It just gets filled up with water during the rainy season. This is the one that connects to the little bridge back there, but it's coming from a different direction as well. I'll see if I can locate it. This one actually is coming from through here. I think right down there, somewhere around here, it's flowing into this one right here. And they say there's a new building coming there. They are backfilling and put a lot of filling here. Maybe they're gonna do another project. Got quite a bit of people following me, and I'm trying to be polite, respectful, and communicate with them, but they're pleasantly ignoring me. One of them is walking over there. I guess either family member or friend. So I think a creek is right here that comes across from over here. You got two cameras right there, and then you got one that does 360 right there at the very top of the pole. They're still in the spirit. Last time I came through, the sign was pretty battered. Now they gave it a little facelift. Now it's equivalent to the tower or leaning tower of Pisa, because it has a lean on it. I didn't come out with a positive attitude today, because like I said, I wanted to do a little adventure record using boat bridge at the Bishop O.P. Martin RC School, and I came out with a constructive, positive, and an attitude, forthright attitude to see if I ran into or stumbled any citizens living within the area. I would basically open my mouth and chat with them. If they gave me opportunity to speak to them, I would engage them. Only one came close enough and I engaged him, but he just ignored me. The other ones, they just snuck out and come out like chameleons. And the funny thing, I'm not breaking the law. I'm doing something constructive and positive. One, I'm exercising. Two, I do reading and research to educate and empower my mind. So exercising my brain, doing hand and eye coordination with the reading, and my finger writing as well. Then I come out and do recording. get my lungs and my heart rate going. But yet they still have that weasel-like attitude, and I'm trying a new approach to engage them as best as I can without being disrespectful and rude to them. Because if someone don't want to talk to you, they'll take it the next way too as well. They'll take it personal.